Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to My Sports Wire. Phil Chapman here. We're down in Annawan, town of 900, very similar to Newark. Real nice gym here. Got about 2, 4, 6, 8 bleachers on both sides. Court looks nice and old, and a lot of tradition down here. Along my side currently is Doc, Jerry Hollenbach. Welcome back to the show.
Thanks, Phil. 2 nights in a row here. Glad to make the trip out.
We're getting ready for the JV game, but let's talk quickly about our sponsor of the night, and it happens to be Precision Property Maintenance, and that's you, Jerry. Remember, quotes are always free. We appreciate the sponsorship, and we'll talk about that more later and see some commercials and see some properties that you've done. We're getting underway right away for the Norsemen. And this team is going to be a good ball club on the JV side as well, at least from what I am told. Loose rims. Battling out. We've got a tough angle here, and Tollison runs it down. Here's Chapman. Nice inside out. Gives it off to Tollison right away. I like that play. I like getting him.
Yeah, it was. Phil, he's wide open on that. Nice looking shot, too.
I know Jacob and I have talked about that situation, actually. I'm sure Annawan wants that shot back. I was going to say, I see Nate driving all the way to the hole. Here's Acree from the corner. Bam! 3-0.
All right, Phil. Yeah, so you said you've heard a little bit about the Annawan JVs. Sounds like pretty good ball club.
That's what I understand. I thought I heard Julian Samuels, number 11, is actually quite a ball player, quite a shooter. I think he hit like 11 out of 13 threes in warm-ups, and I'm not exactly sure. I was setting up the set at that point.
Okay.
Here's Christian from downtown off the iron. 3-0, or 3-2, excuse me, early on here in the first quarter. Kind of
yeah, it was just a little on control on that, but
Jacob draws the foul, and he was, I think, getting a little out of control, and they bailed him out with that one.
But, yeah, you figure, Phil, Annawan, like Newark, has a great basketball tradition, so, you would expect even their JV team to be very competitive also.
Yep, just as our JV is always competitive. Doesn't matter if we take people up or leave them down. Nice play. Hits our camera. That's exactly what Michael had commented on. Michael's doing a nice job over there. We appreciate him. We're just underway here, 3-2. If someone's watching already, give us a shout out. Shoot me a text or Doc a text, and they call Slivka on it.
I think they're going to count it, too.
Yeah, I think they are. Oh, no, they're saying two shots, but the bucket went in. That doesn't make sense.
Okay. Oh. I guess it was.
So the officials I bet they're going to give the 2 points on the board. Yeah, they did the right thing. There's a 3 from downtown.
Yeah, I was a little confusion on that, Phil, because I saw the official hold up.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that's what I assumed he meant was 2 foul shots.
Well, we're trying to see what kind of feed we have. It seems like we got decent internet, and they got Acree with his hand caught in the cookie jar there. How's the stream coming through? We got Jeffrey's watching. Appreciate that. Appreciate the text, guys. Let us know how it's coming through as we prepare for obviously a phenomenal varsity game, and this JV game's already started off pretty good. This is the same view we have over at Somonauk.
Yeah, it would be from up on the stage.
Yep. We give a shout-out to Dick Kunkel again. We know he's watching, and Lisa and Tara by his bedside. We don't see him in the front row right now. Speaking of that, is Barry here?
Yes, Barry is here. He's second row from the top, right in the middle.
Oh, yeah, a little bit different layout there. the Braves are able to sneak it in, and they've got a 3-point lead, and John's going to take a full timeout. All of our timeouts sponsored by Mark's Auto Service, 815-695-5500. Let's hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back. Well, we appreciate all of our sponsors, and we appreciate you, Jerry. Precision Property Maintenance. We'll see on our next commercial break all kinds of different properties that you've taken care of. You've been in the landscape business for quite a while.
Yeah, I've been in it, Phil. It started out like really small about 4 or 5 years ago, or maybe it's been 5 or 6 by now, and just kept growing, and already looking forward to springtime again.
There's Tolleson from downtown. All tied up. Nice play coming out of there by Coach Avery. 9-9, 4 minutes left. You can see the clock. I don't need to inform you all the time. I know we have several other people that are loading up to be sponsors as well, and we appreciate that. That helps us along the way to do upgrades and stuff, and we appreciate all of that. And as we get your stuff, we'll get those up there and make sure you get some good shout-outs. There's Slipka.
Oh, wow.
He got the block and the steal, and he'll come up for a layup, slapping off the backboard. That's Julian. He's 5'7", but he gets up.
Yeah, he sure did on that, Phil.
And he smacked the backboard, too. Chapman from downtown. He created a little bit of space and had the opportunity, 11-9 in favor of the Braves. That was a nice little post move by Drake Van Hype.
Yeah, he looks like a strong interior player so far, Phil. He's got good footwork and nice little shot.
Acree from downtown. Bam! 13-12. It's very similar to the layout that we had. Cheerleaders were in front of us over at Somonauk. We're not as high here. Number 11 is our pick to click, and I like Nathan coming over on that. We followed up Nathan's mom and dad over here as we headed west, and they blew us away. All of a sudden took off. Tanner Kunkel checks in. He'll get Slivka.
Hey, you get out on Route 80, Phil. It's all bets are off then.
All bets are off. Okay, 13-12, 2:57 remaining here in the first quarter. There's a long three. Rebound comes down to Tanner. He shuffles it over to Acree, and Chapman will end up bringing it up. Chapman from downtown. Bam! Norsemen take the lead again, 15-13.
Well, Phil, so far both teams shooting very well.
I'm telling you, these rims are generous, very similar to a Leland situation. There's a long three for the Braves. That's long. You saw that coming. Another shovel pass. Christian bringing it up. He's going to look to drive, and nice little reverse spin, and controls it. Gets the bucket. What a nice play by the sophomore.
Yes, that was, Phil. He kept control of the ball the whole time and ended up nice little easy layup.
There's another three attempt, and again, long. Tanner comes down for another rebound. 17-13, 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Chapman has it. Gets in trouble, gives it out to Christian. Bam!
There you go.
It is raining threes here in Annawan. 20-13. Chapman got bailed out there. Norsemen switched their defenses, and finally they got it actually set, and Coach Avery happy about that. I like this half-court trapping zone that they do. They trap anytime it goes in those corners there.
Right there.
Yep.
Oh.
You can't walk them out as much. You walk them out, but you can't do it as much. That's the fourth team foul, I believe, on the Norsemen. And it is. And Wilkinson, Dusty Wilkinson, set to check in, and he's going to get Acree. I don't know if Acree has foul situation. We'll get Dusty in there.
Looks like he's. I think it's one on everybody, Phil.
Yeah, they haven't reported it up there yet.
Yeah.
Oop, nearly drug his foot there. He got blocked by Tanner Kunkel. And Tanner this time goes up, and the young man is able to shift it around. That's Drake once again. He's 6 foot, sophomore. He's going to go to the line going for the old-fashioned three-point play. We've been talking about threes all day, and now he's going to go for an old-fashioned one. 20-15, 107 remaining. You can see the clock in your upper left.
I would assume Phil's last name is Van Hyfe. I would assume there's some relation to the.
That's interesting. Another rebound, by the way, for Tanner Kunkel. He's got a plethora of rebounds. Chapman was trying to get in there, got himself caught. That young man's got some athleticism.
Oh, he is quick.
That's Samuels, Julian Samuels, 5'7". He's a sophomore as well. 20-17. We're under a minute here.
No, he is quick with the ball.
There's Christian from the corner, off the iron. Just don't want to foul here. You're going to, well, I couldn't say it quick enough apparently. Now they're going to go in the bonus after this. Next time we foul, they're shooting. Norsemen or Braves have only committed 1 foul on the board. And I don't necessarily disagree with those calls.
No, they were legitimate. I don't think John really had much to say on them either.
Good trap. Caused a turnover there. 19.5 left. We'll see what the Norsemen have up their sleeve. Coach Avery will wait for his call out. They're going to go with the same offense. Tollefson had a shot for a second, but they're trying to get that last one.
Hold for one here.
It's a dangerous, long, full-court pass.
All right,
got Tollefson in the corner. 5 seconds remaining. 4,
anytime.
3. Chapman's not seeing the clock. Long shot, and that's not the shot we were looking for. Well, we'll be back. Norsemen are up 20-17 at the end of the first quarter. Looks like Acree's going to be checking back in. Well, we appreciate all of our sponsors and our game sponsor, Precision Property Maintenance. Give Doc a call, 815-757-1512, and I'm sure you probably do just about all kinds of things, from getting rid of those leaves to mowing lawns to.
It's starting out, and it's still probably mowing's a majority of it, but it's yard cleanup, bush trimming, just kind of whatever.
Tanner comes up with another rebound. Here's Christian from downtown. Bam! And Matt, the coach of the team, that's Matt Huber. It's either Huber or Huber. He is the athletic director also here. He's the JV coach here. Real nice guy. We appreciate his help in getting us all set up. Tanner's done a nice job coming in here and grabbing many boards. Chapman tough in a corner. Nice job. Skip pass. Tollefson patiently. Bam! Are you kidding me, folks? What a nice play by Tollefson, the sophomore. Getting that three. Norsemen up 26-17. This is their largest lead of the game.
Yeah, that was Phil. He waited for the guy to go by him. And,
near offensive foul, and Tanner comes up with another rebound. Nathan will bring it across the line, gives it off to Tollefson. Tollefson from downtown, unbalanced. Bam! Wow. Are you kidding me?
That's a tough shot there.
He was unbalanced, legs spread apart. 29-17. He saw the opportunity, though. Looking for the skip pass. They're trying to work it in. Norseman moving nice underneath. Chapman gets a deflection. There's a travel.
Call a jump ball.
That's a travel. That can't be a jump ball. Norseman will have the next jump ball. That's the only benefit in that situation.
I agree with you, though, Phil. But, like you said, we'll get the next one anyway.
Yep. Nice inside-out play. And I'll tell you what, Acree, if Acree boxes that one out more, he's going to get the over the back. But because he was just jumping for the ball, wasn't awarded that gift of over and back call.
Right, correct.
Here's a 3-point attempt. Remy, no, and rebound. Chapman, he's all by himself. Go up with the left hand here. Misses it. 29-17, and steal by, nope, just a deflection. Acree comes down with the rebound. Tollison has it. He'll bring it up. He's hit 2 threes in a row now. Gives it over to Acree. Acree over to Tanner, over to Chapman. Chapman wide open. Off the iron. No good. Acree wisely doesn't foul. Still gives a contested play. Norseman up 10. 4:50 remaining here in the first half. That was everybody knew the situation. Tollison comes up with the offensive board. They skip it over to Tanner. Tanner down to Chapman. Chapman drives out to Christian from downtown. Remy, no.
Ooh, thought he had another one there.
Yeah, that was a nice little play. I liked it. Tanner with a nice quick pass. There's a blocking foul, and that's the right call. Young athletes try to take that charge, and they're trying to sell it when they're out of position, and you just got to get into position. Here's Slifka getting set to check in.
Yeah,
He'll get Chapman.
You're right on that, Phil. I mean, you got to be set. I mean, if there's contact in that situation, you're never going to get the charge on that.
29-19, 4:26 remaining. Here's Tanner with nope, he's going to. Tanner let it go, and I thought he did the right decision too.
Yeah.
Avery asking.
John's wondering the same thing too.
He's really working the ref. You don't hear him working the ref that much.
No, that's unusual for him.
Norseman celebrating a 10-point lead right now. 4:10 remaining. That's one where you could have just let it keep playing. Fouls are 8-1, and I guarantee our fans are going to let the refs remind the refs. And that's one of the jobs of a coach is you remind the refs frequently. Chapman set to check back in. Tanner with another rebound.
Yeah, I think any coach, you look up at the board, it's 8-1. You're it make you wonder a little bit, but
we asked Tough Toy about that. He's was a referee. He's somewhat retired, and there's Tollison from the corner. Didn't have full control of it, but he got up quick. And he said, we're human, and when a coach is in your ear constantly reminding you about it, then you start ending up calling and evening it out.
Oh, sure.
Just because you're human. I like this play. Inside out, Tollison from the corner. Remy, no, and they're going to call Kunkel on the push-off. He did extend his arm a little bit, but, again, it was light. Nine to 1 in fouls.
Yeah, shoot, next one they're going to mean double bonus, and we got one.
They're kicking a fan out, it appears. And then they just gave Avery a technical. There's 10 fouls for Newark, 10 to 1.
I'm not so sure Rick might not have gotten that, Phil, because he was actually the one closest to the ref.
I don't know what's going on here. This is kind of ridiculous. Have they started the timeout clock? I mean, Avery's getting like a 3-minute timeout here. Well, hey, by the way, our timeouts are sponsored by Mark's Auto Service.
Yeah, speaking of that.
You know, usually this is there's a couple individuals that you know are going to get berries up there dying laughing. You know, Dick Kunkel would love to be here right now for this.
Would he ever?
10 fouls to 1, 3:30, just shy of 3:30 on the clock for the first half. And somehow Annawan has only fouled once, and that's the question going on here. There's a technical. So there's going to actually be four free throws. Well,
possibly. I was just saying
it should only be 2 and then a 1-and-1 because we only had 9 on that last committed one.
Right. A potential for 4, and then possession, of course, but. Yeah, here you go, Phil.
Yep, 1-and-1 first, because that is the one, and then it's 2 automatically.
On technical.
Right.
Okay.
And now they'll do 2 for the technical foul. So what happens if Rick Tollison gets kicked out of this game? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I follow you, Phil.
What happens if he gets kicked out of the JV game? I mean, is he out?
For the night or just that game? That's a good question.
I mean, I'm not saying that he's going to. Oh, never mind. That was good shot there, Michael. You had the rim. That was perfect. Now, theoretically, John should have to sit down the rest of the game.
Being the head coach, yes.
Because it's on the bench. It doesn't matter if it's on a kid on the bench or on him.
But being the head coach for this game, yes. There you go.
Yep. That was exactly what we talked about.
Even though Rick got it, John's
because it's a bench.
Yep.
It's a technical called on the bench. Here we go, 29-23 after all that. You know the Newark fans are going to go crazy if there's a foul called on Annawan.
Yeah, hopefully at some point it'll even out here a little bit.
Chapman bringing up, nice rebound by Acree. He gets it to Tollison. They're working it around.
But with all that being said, so I have a 6-point lead on the ball right now. So see what happens here.
He almost knock the air out of the ball and just hang on to it for a while. Tollison from downtown.
Hey,
bam! Norseman with a 9-point lead, 2:30 remaining here in the first half. Story of the that's on the line, and that's the right call. Nice steal by the youngster. He'll get a steal and a turnover on that, but you always want that because now he's thinking about that as he's bringing the ball up.
Yep. And I follow what you're saying, too, Phil, in that last possession, even though Alex got the 3, you almost may just next possession take some air out, just reset at halftime.
Yeah, when you have 10 fouls, you know you're in the double bonus. You don't want to get foolish in this situation. 32-26. But
here we go. Oh, no. Oh,
they called an offensive.
Oh, wow. That might be the worst one yet.
Wow, that was not good.
No.
Just under 2 minutes to go. We'll see if the refs call any more fouls. There's a long 2. Here's Tollison in the corner from downtown. He's hammered, and it took him a second to call it.
Yeah, it's almost like he didn't want to.
32-28, 1:39 left, and that's a second foul on the Braves, and Tollison's going to go shooting 3. All of these youngsters out here, good free throw shooters. Definitely you don't want to get shooters at the charity stripe, but Tollison's been hitting already. It's only the first foul on Julian Samuels. I guess they only have 2 team fouls altogether.
Oh, yeah, altogether,
so,
that's it.
But Coach took him out. Maybe he was not happy he fouled at a 3-point shot.
Well,
you know, you teach that discipline. Oh, nice. He changed positions in the middle of the air.
There you go.
Acre gets the tip out. Tollison gets the steal.
Yeah, Phil, that is the old Cardinal rule. You never foul the 3-point shooter. But it so does happen.
They got Nathan wide open in the corner. Bam! Another 3 for the Norsemen. 37-28. And another turnover. Nice catch over there by a dad. Caught it right in front of his young child's face. I don't know if we have foul trouble at all.
No, I think the fouls are pretty spread out. This has become a strange first half.
Yeah, we have 10 cumulative fouls. There's been 11. You count the
technical.
Technical.
Yeah. But despite all the fouls, Newark has shot the ball well, and
yeah, that's been the difference maker.
Still enjoys a sub-point lead.
Here's Slivka from the corner, off the iron, rebound. Both Tollison and Chapman had it.
Still in there fighting.
Chapman picks it and gives it to Tollison, back to Slivka for the layup. Nice play by the Norsemen. 39-30. There's another turnover, and here comes Christian. He's going to take it to the rack, I'm guessing. Spin move, comes up and under, and nice bucket by Christian. Kept it in the right hand, got the foul.
That was, Phil. That was an excellent play.
That was sweet. Spin move, kept it in the right hand, toss it up. Let's see if he can complete that 3-point play. Remain no. 17 seconds left. Another near turnover twice. Norseman just won't let up. There's Chapman jumping in the lane. He'll take it to the hole, gets contact, and then tries to get up left-handed. Nice job drawing that contact.
Well, Phil, they're starting to catch up a little now.
Yeah.
10-4, or 11-4.
Chapman's been under the weather all day, late last night and all day, and he's able to.
Cold or flu?
Yeah, I think hints of the flu. I don't know.
Okay.
Here's 3 seconds left. You just don't want to foul here. There's a pull-up from.
All right.
And there you have it. 12-point lead after all that.
Yeah, considering all, I think John's probably happy with that.
Yeah. Well, we'll be back here in a few minutes.
All right.
Mike Rowe here at the Parker residence, where the upstairs toilet is not good. Luckily, the Parkers called Benjamin Franklin Plumbing, and now their plumber, Tony, is literally bending over backwards to get things moving again. You should see him. It's incredible. Tony brought all the tools and parts he needs to do the job from start to finish, which, by the sound of it, is right now. When you got to go with the pros at Benjamin Franklin Plumbing. And by go, I don't mean go, you know what I mean. Call 877-BEN-1776. Each independent franchise is licensed in its respective state or county.
Century 21 is not an app. It's not a website. It's a team of actual humans. The best in the world at finding homes, selling homes, and making you feel at home. If you're not satisfied, we don't sleep. With all 4 J.D. Power Awards for customer satisfaction 3 years in a row. How many satisfaction awards do you have, Internet? We've got technology, but more importantly, we've got your back. Century 21.
welcome back, friends. I know some of you were staying. I think 10 people stayed with us through the halftime there. I turned on the camera mic so they can hear some dribbling going on. That's always fun. Nate Christian leading the way with 16 points. Tollefson has 14 points. Acree has 6. Chapman with 4. Slivka with 2. Kunko has 4 fouls.
4 fouls, really?
I took a picture of the
Oh,
scorebook.
I got you.
2 in the first quarter, 2 in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Chapman has 2 fouls. Acree with 1. Christian with 2. Slivka with 1. Tollefson with no fouls. Scored 20 points in the first quarter, 22 in the second. We hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 three-pointers.
11 threes in one half. That's a lot.
That's a significant margin.
Yes, it is. That's 33 or 42 points right there.
That's unbelievable.
Yep. I said, thank goodness for that too. It kind of helped overcome the discrepancy on the foul situation too.
Yeah, I got a chance to talk to Coach Rick Tollefson. He said that they made a new rule this year in the IHSA that you get a warning first, unless it's an obscene or something situation.
Right, sure.
Rick never got a warning. He goes, I would have got my money's worth if I knew that was good.
If you're going to get teed, you might as well do it. It's like when a manager gets ejected from a game.
Nice backdoor play by
you
Chapman
go.
and Christian. And that's just being patient. Christian saw the opportunity. If you're being overplayed, you take backdoor. Norseman, I think, with their largest lead of the game.
14 points. Yes, it would be.
Oh, nice block by Acree. Chapman comes up with it. Here's Christian in the corner. He's already got 2 this quarter. And they get Chapman on his 3rd foul. Now he's got to be smart. 44-30. We're just underway the second half. That kid's got some nice moves. That's where Christian's got to step up, and he's got a couple fouls, though, so he's a little bit nervous about it.
Sure, absolutely.
Chapman draws the foul. He'll go to the line shooting 2. That drive really opens up 3-point attempts, and that's what you got to look at next time you go into the drive and you look for that guy spotting up.
Yeah, because watching them for a full half, Phil, the Newark JVs, that's how they get most of their 3-point opportunities. They get a lot of nice open looks from the guy penetrating.
45-32. Norseman still in that trapping zone where they trap on that pass. No, they're man-to-man. Nope, they're in the zone. I wasn't sure. I mean, it kept switching a little bit on me. Unorthodox shot right into Chapman's face. Another unorthodox shot. Braves come up with it. I mean, those are hard to get, and Chapman picks up his 4th.
That is number 4.
And he's going to have to come out of the game.
Yep, John's looking.
And he'll get Ethan Jeffers. He's a freshman.
Yeah, just a little too aggressive on that one, Phil, but gotta like the hustle, though.
45-32. Nice defense by Acree. Just cutting off the baseline, and that's what we talked about earlier. You got to get your foot all the way on the outside of that baseline. Make them go around it, and that's where the charge. There's the generosity of the Annawan rims.
Yeah.
Slivka will pick up point guard duties at this point.
Yeah, they're loose on both ends. There's no favoritism here.
Nope. Quick call by Avery. Acree taking control of things. Saw that they were a little discombobulated. There's that back door. There's a hold. That was pretty light hold, but we'll take it. Dusty Wilkinson will come in, and he's going to get Jeffers. I think Coach was just seeing some play running, and sometimes that happens when you haven't ran the plays a lot in practice.
Right.
You may not have it quickly enough. Nathan takes it to the hole, gets a lot of contact, nothing called. Here come the Braves, and they fire it over. Nice athleticism, and Dusty works hard, gets it, and he gets another foul on number 5. That's his third. That's Isaac Shaw. Now, do I remember another Shaw? Yeah, Brendan Shaw,
yes.
number 20. And I think he might be the point guard of...
On varsity?
It might be. I might be wrong on that.
Let's see.
I don't have his position down. If I saw a picture of him, I would know.
Yes, Brendan Shaw, 5'10 senior.
Here's Towson from downtown. Bam! Make it number 12 for the Norsemen. 17 for Towson. Norsemen back up 14. There's a travel. He moved.
Yeah,
he moved the foot.
He dragged it.
There's a jump ball. Braves coach has a quick hook. Pulls the guy. 48-34,
Yeah,
4-14.
Looks like Phil, Annawan's a lot like Newark, and a lot of the same names will pop up year after year or close to it.
Yep. There's another turnover by the Braves. Here come Norseman. Nice bounce pass to Towson. Towson floats
Nice
it
break.
in.
Nice break.
Great decision on the bounce pass. So many kids have forgot that is the pass that most of the time needs to happen. Norseman enjoying their largest lead of the game, 16. Timeout. Braves.
Yeah, called the timeout there to save the possession.
Yeah, they did. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Well, the Norsemen with a 16-point lead here at Annawan Gym. And if we have a 16-point lead in the third quarter against the Varsity, we'll be enjoying that very much.
Oh, absolutely, Phil. If you can, if you can run up a 16-point lead in this gym, I think Rick would take that, no problem. Yeah, it looks like the Annawan side starting to fill up for the big matchup here tonight.
Yeah, we're expecting a lot of viewers. You just don't want to foul here. Done a nice job of that. Slivka gets fouled, battling underneath, battling amongst the trees. Nice play by Slivka. Man, I had no idea that Kunkel had 4 fouls.
Yeah, that I remember a couple of them, but yeah, that was a quick 4 for the first half.
Here's Towson from the corner, off the iron. Just a little bit more leg, and that one's in. Nice cut off by Dusty and Acree, and then Slivka comes back to trap. Here's Towson, gets a tip out, another tip.
There you go, give it up.
Nice bounce pass right back at him. It's it's literally they did the opposite. Nice job. Norseman up 52-34. 18-point lead. Wow.
Yeah, I was hoping he'd see him cut the who was that just scored, Phil? For Newark on the layup.
Nathan Christian.
Yeah, I was hoping Alex would see him cutting to the basket because he had his back to him, and he finally did spot him.
Yeah, in my mind, he was gonna actually lob it over the top.
Right.
And Towson chose for the bounce pass, and that was the right decision.
Yeah, made for an easy layup on that.
Trying to complete the three-point play here. The Braves looks off. Dusty with a nice fundamental rebound. Nathan will take over the lead, and they clear it out for him. He drives, gives it off to
There you
Dusty.
go.
Dusty puts it up. Oh,
that was all but in.
Dusty will make that 9 out of 10
Yes.
times.
Thing was halfway down.
2:40 remaining. And Nathan just jumps right in the lane. He's fouled pretty hard. Nice job by the young man helping him up. He'll be out of bounds, Newark ball. I think that's his third. Samuels. Yeah, it is. Remember, I don't keep stats during JV games. They had it covered. Skip over to Dusty. Dusty will fire a 3 without an issue. Quick change in plays. Nathan from downtown. Off the iron. Norseman come right out and trap. Nathan's got to get there a little bit quicker, and he had him trapped. Here's a 3 from the corner. And he nails it.
Yeah, that's number 11.
That's Samuels.
Yes, yes.
Nice reverse dribble. Gets Towson wide open and throws it over his head, and he knew it as he threw it. Right over to the varsity player. Corey Jacobson was able to catch that as they're watching, fully ready for the game. Coach Towson doesn't go in until going into the fourth quarter. Boys get ready during the third quarter for the varsity. And that's off Braves. It's going to be Newark ball. 52-39.
Good catch on that, Phil. It was kind of hard to see being
Yeah, we had
way
some
down
good
there.
distance, but there's one thing is I've never missed a call on air.
All right.
There's a lot of contact there. That would have been a fourth foul, which we wouldn't have minded. See, I'm under the old school play where I actually go after a guy and draw the foul.
Right.
Dusty with a nice offensive rebound. Can't get it. Near double dribble. They're okay. 1:20 remaining. Tollison thought about it. He drives, pulls up. That's a nice pull up. Tollison has 19 if I have my numbers right. Nice tip, and that's going to be Newark ball. Because Nate got that deflection, then right off number 20. Number 20 is Zach Harker. He's a 5'5 freshman. 54-39. They're going with a little press. And there was nothing, and Coach is not happy about the outcome of that because I think they just gave up on the press. Dusty has it, drives over to Christian. Christian from downtown, off the iron, rebound. Tollison, a little battle for it. We can't see. You might be able to see better than we. And then Nathan gets another steal. Throws it over the top to Tollison. Tollison wisely brings it out.
There you go. Pulled out and reset it.
Back to Christian. He's looking. 39 seconds remaining. He'll spin between the legs, drive, get it up. Oh, nice drive, and I like that idea. Acree nearly comes up with a steal. Wow, Acree with the tip. 29.9 left.
Yeah, it seems like this quarter, Phil, that Newark's pressure has really bothered Annawan.
It really has.
Yeah.
It's really picked up. Dusty's done a nice job coming in there.
Yes, he has. Yeah, he's got grabbed a couple boards, and has he scored? I know he had that one.
Yeah, I don't think he has
Yeah, he
scored.
had that one that almost went in, but yeah, no, he's done a good job.
There's full court pressure. Norseman should have a standard press break, and they do. Young man pushes him. He kind of dove, and Matt, the coach for the Braves, is asking the proper question. Well, you're 80 feet away, and you made that call.
He's the one that makes the call. I know. That's one of my biggest things, especially when you see the guy up top call something underneath the basket. I just hate that.
Here's Slivka, 7 seconds. He drives, drops it over to, they skip it over to Acree. Acree from downtown. Bam!
Oh, to end the quarter.
The Norsemen nail another 3, 57-39 as we head into the fourth quarter. We'll be back, friends. Well, fourth quarter, our faithful, Underhill Trucking Incorporated, we appreciate them so much. And our condolences continue to go out to them and as they suffered a loss in Gary's brother. Jacob Chapman back in the game. He'll get dusty. He has 4 fouls.
Yeah, I saw something on Facebook earlier, Phil, that was like the third brother that he's lost in the last year or something like
Wow.
that. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's really
Tollison
sad.
from downtown. Bam! Tollison has 20 plus. Another 3 for the running Norseman. And nice rebound by Tollison, and he'll bring it out. Chapman hanging around in case they're pressing, and they're not. Here's Christian. Go to Tollison. Tollison thought about it again. He's got the height.
He was thinking about it.
Quick call by Avery. Over to Christian from downtown. Short. Chapman gets a steal, even with 4 fouls. He hasn't wisely just is patient. Waits. He had Slivka for a second, but was going to be too late.
Yep. If you're not sure, just
he'll watch this tape
and
be happy that he held that on. Tollison has he drives baseline, floats it up, and gets the bucket. Tollison's been a ton.
He's got a nice little shot with the
on that runner. He's practiced that do that. He did that in junior high. Zach possibly getting a warning for talking to the referee. I mean, he was just like, man, I thought I had my position, and that's the right move by a referee.
Yeah.
You know, Zach wasn't doing anything that was rude or ridiculous.
No, I think we talked about that last night, Phil. You can talk to the ref, but you can't, yell at them or degrade them.
Right. There's got to be a respect factor there.
Yeah, respect is what I'm sure. That's
seemed like a pretty nice block by Nathan Christian. Comes down with the foul, though. He has 3. Zach has 3. Chapman has 4. We already talked about Kunkel. He hasn't been in the second half yet. He had 4 in that first half. And then Tollison has not fouled yet. Slivka has 1, and I don't think he's fouled yet this quarter. This half, I mean. Newark got it. Must have tipped it out. See if they'll still press here. Chapman back in the game. Keeps it in his left hand.
To the bucket.
Crossover, and it's knocked out. Should be Newark ball. He's helping. He's out.
No.
The ref was going to help from the side, but he just never walked over. The other ref just checked it in, and rightfully so. Ball don't lie. Chapman drives. This is where you get wide open Acree from downtown. Off the iron. Slivka goes up for it. That's a jump ball.
And looks like Annawan possession.
I wonder why the referee looked at the possession arrow first. Wasn't that weird?
Yeah.
Before he actually made the call of a jump ball. That just seemed odd to me. I mean, maybe that's his standard way of doing it.
Right, the way he does it, but
Acree gets the steal. Truly chops it out of the Braves' hand. Here's Tollison from downtown. Bam! He is letting it fly.
Boy, he's having a game tonight.
My goodness, he's got to be getting close to 30. There's a left-handed shot, nothing doing. Acree gets his 4th foul. And Tanner Kunkel getting set to check in here. He has 4 fouls, so he hasn't been able to see any time here in the second half. He's pounding a few people for you, Grandpa. And Slivka will come out.
Well, Phil, you'd like to think a 25-point lead with 4:40 to go. Things are in pretty good hands here, but obviously you got to keep playing.
What happened there? They've already shot 1 free throw.
Free throw. I missed that, Phil, and because I didn't see a violation called on the first one, so I'm not sure on that.
I don't know. There's a travel, no call. There's a 3. He's already hit a few. Acree had it.
No,
And
I was going to say on that last possession, that wasn't a 3.
No, it wasn't.
No, I didn't think it was even close
Nice
to that.
pass to Tolleson underneath. Good find by Chapman. Tolleson gets 2 more. 67-41. Here's a long 3 for the Braves. And that's Reese Grip. He's a 5'10 freshman. He'll get a 3 in his book. Call by coach. Nathan has it by himself. He'll drive. That's a hold. And no shot on the floor. He'll actually shoot 1 in the bonus.
Bonus time?
Bonus time.
I think the up top officials got it.
Yeah, he got it because I was showing my hands. We are. And he just gave me a nod. I don't know. No, the camera didn't have that. The referee gave me a nod for
he did.
showing 1-on-1.
And he said thank you.
Misses it. Again, all these guys are real good free throw shooters. Got some new players in for the Braves. Kunkel.
Boy,
I mean, I guess I have to laugh. Kunkel didn't do anything. And gets his 5th foul.
yeah, well, Phil, he does play hard and aggressive, so.
That guy went around him. Kunkel was standing in one spot, and he'll put on his warm-up shirt. You feel bad for the kid.
Oh, yeah, you do, absolutely.
He came out here, grabbed 6 or 7 rebounds, and somehow came away with 4 fouls in that first half.
Yeah, you have 4 fouls by halftime. That puts you in a tough spot for the second half.
Second shot's up, and rim good. Some generous bouncing going on there. Norseman up 21, 3:30 left.
Point game. You can let that go a little
Nate
bit.
gets it, drives down, gets the bucket, and we might have got away with 169-46. There's Matt. If he gets a technical here soon. And goes in with the right hand. But hey, someone give me a shout out if you're able to see everything going on. I got a little feedback that things were having some trouble here. Chapman will come out probably for the rest of the game, I think.
Yeah, I would assume under 3 minutes and up 25. That's probably a good idea.
There's a carry, but no call, and out of bounds. So be Braves ball, I'm assuming.
See if Alex will look to score here again and add some more on.
Yeah, I wonder how many he actually has.
So if he doesn't have 30, he's got to be close to it.
There's a block. That's 4 fouls on. And Annawan tips their hat. And they'll put in their subs.
And Phil, looks like we got the last Newark player to check in tonight.
This is Dalton Reibel. And Tolleson will get a real nice applause, as he deserves. Almost 30 points tonight, if not 30. Great job by Alex Tolleson. We'll give you how many points he got after the game, before the varsity game. Nate Christian has a lot of points as well.
I think he had, 16 at halftime, if I'm not mistaken. So,
yeah
he's tacked a few more on, too.
Several steals, and Newark doesn't have a long bench, and when you get a guy fouled out, you're not going to get everybody out. You're going to always have a couple starters in
someone
there.
in there, yep.
It's like the varsity. We only have 2 subs. There's Dusty from downtown. Bam! Let her fly. Dusty from downtown.
Yeah, you had mentioned that earlier, Phil, that he can hit that shot, and sure enough, there you go.
76-46, a 30-point lead, and Ethan Jeffers with a steal. He'll be fundamental with this. go right up and get the bucket. Nice job by Ethan, the freshman. 78-46. This is a high-scoring game for a JV game.
Yeah, it is. You know, they have a definite chance to get over 80, which in a JV game with the shorter quarters.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
That's funny. It didn't seem that long ago that this game was still, you know, halfway close.
Yeah.
A good part of the first half it was, and now here we are over 30.
Dusty might have got some contact. They call it a clean block. 78-46. Dusty had one thing in mind there, was score. And there's Jeffers getting another steal. Come out with his left hand behind the back. Gets it over to Dalton. Dalton hesitates, drives, scoops it. No, nice drive by Ribel.
He did. He went baseline and just wouldn't quite drop for him.
His dad's up there on the top row, and he would have appreciated that bucket right there. I see his mom now, too. Under a minute, we may not get to that 80-point mark. It looks like the coach is almost
just
running the clock.
Yep.
Ribel with nice defense. Good poke out by Nathan. Here comes
Got
Dalton.
the ball back.
We're both in the bonus. A steal by Adam Gerber. 33 seconds remaining. There's a three. That was right on line, just short.
Yeah, it was a little short. Here we go.
Ends up being a rebound for Nathan Christian. He'll give it out to Acree, and they'll just hold the ball.
Yeah, they'll probably just.
This is where they take the air out of it, and Jeffers will just dribble it out. And Annawan coach tells him, play some defense. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. They're not going to go for a bucket here. And there it is, 78-46. Wow. That's pretty crazy. I would not have guessed that.
Yeah, I'd say the key tonight, Newark shot the ball exceptionally well from the perimeter. Made how many three-pointers?
We'll find out, and we'll report that back.
And then created a lot of turnovers. That was pretty much your ball game right there.
Unbelievable. Well, we'll be back. They're showing 15 minutes between games here. We'll see if that's legit or not, and we'll be back. Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My Sports Wire. We just had a nice one with the JV. Phil Chapman here. JV won 78-46. Quite a showing by the Norsemen. And now we've got ourselves a treat here. Currently the number 2 ranked team in 1A, the Annawan Braves. And I'm here with me is Doc, Jerry Hollenbach, and you'll see his information on the screen. He's owns a company called Precision Property Maintenance, and we appreciate your sponsorship, and obviously we appreciate all that you do for Newark Norseman basketball through the years. Graduate of 1986, served as a manager. You were a faithful manager to Coach Nelson and Coach Cessna.
Coach Mike Cessna also, correct.
Oh, yeah. And I remember those days well, and you taught my brother Mike all that he
true.
knew.
Yeah,
and,
that's true. I think he was 88, I believe.
He was the class of 88.
Yes.
Yep. So he enjoyed the ride down as we attempted to go downstate. Went 29-0 before losing about last game. Number 33, I believe it is. Is that his number? I don't know his number.
Yeah, he's it's third. Yes, Ben. How would you pronounce
Ben Burish.
Burish, and then
He's 6'3" senior, and he was a ton last year.
And then their point guard Owen Landwer is another.
Yeah, he's
top
a
players.
6'3" point guard, and he came out. Refs weren't out here. Did you see that? They ran out to a standing ovation from their fans, and the point guard brings the ball out and does a slam dunk.
Yeah. If your point guard can throw one down like that, that's nothing to sneeze at.
No. So what can you tell us about the Annawan Braves? We know they're 8-0. What else?
Sophomores. So
he played against. He's an excellent coach, excellent guy.
Yes.
Now he's the one who lit it up against us.
Yes,
isn't
he
that right?
was. I think he had if he didn't have 30, it was close to it. And they only had a little over 60 points. So yeah. Anyway, he's their head coach. And as far as Annawan, like Phil said, they come in with an 8-0 record. In conference, I think they played a couple, but real quick here, their 8 wins was over Putnam County, Bureau Valley, Kewanee Westerfield, Elmwood, Freeport Ackland, Orion, Erie, and Henry on Tuesday night. Obviously, Phil, you remember they got us at Newark last year, one of our rare home losses.
Beat us by 12 or 15.
Yeah, and then got to Somnock sectional. Were beat by Roar Christian in a very close game, if I remember.
Last second shot by Will
Wolf.
Will Wolf
Yes.
to hit it just. He was about 22 feet out, and nothing but the bottom of the net.
Yeah, and then of course we beat Aurora Christian in the sectional title, and went from there. So, but Annawan always strong. Just like when people hear Newark around the state, they think the same thing. And it's funny, Phil, driving out here, riding with Mike Perkins. This game, it was a kind of a nice day today, almost like an early spring day. Traveling to interstate, it almost kind of had a postseason feel to it. You got to drive.
That's interesting to think about.
Yeah, it just kind of had that feel, even though it's only mid-December. But one's 2 and one's number 8. Newark 7-1. They're 8-0. So who knows here tonight?
Yeah, the gym is filling up. 2 minutes.
Yes.
2 minutes to go here. I'm guessing we're going to have a national anthem and that type of stuff. Like I was saying earlier, I did talk to Ben. Their 6'3" All-Stater from last year, who's now obviously a senior. They lost 6'6" post. That's all they lost last year, which obviously that's a big deal.
Yeah. And his and that was the head coach's nephew.
That's right.
He had to say, and I asked him before the game here a few minutes ago. I was curious what the relation. I thought maybe it's a younger brother or nephew, but he said it was his cousin, is who it was. So, and like he told me, he said, "Yeah, it's not a common name." So, yeah, we're related, definitely.
Yeah, you just start assuming that. Well, he did mention that Annawan and Aurora Christian could be competing against each other here right after Christmas at the State Farm tournament.
Down in,
and I think in the second round, if they both win their first round, they would be playing against each other in the second round. That would be a fun one to watch as well.
Yeah, and looking at the sectional, it could be the same 4 teams.
It could be Depew, Annawan, Newark, and Aurora Christian.
Yep.
And it actually could fall into the same ways that they played each other last year.
Okay, sure.
The way I had it figured out, and I could be wrong about that. We'll go to the auditorium, Mike. We'll be back. Well, there you have it. The starting lineups. We're ready to tip off. 3-6-3 guys on Annawan. Newark, all 6 foot or more for every player on the team except for the sophomores.
Yeah, for a 1A matchup, Phil, there's some size on the court.
They win that jump. Dylan's picked up. They're going man-to-man, it looks like, to start with. They're going to post Dylan up right away.
Yeah, this kid here is a nice ball player.
Dylan walked him out. Looked like a travel, and there's another travel. Blocked by Slifka. Two happy feet in there. We got that camera angle like Samanak, so bear with us with our angle there. It's a foul on Slifka. Nothing Slifka could do at that point. Dylan had to go off, but otherwise it was going to be a wide open layup.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember, Phil. It was 33 was the one in Newark last year. Really had a big game against us.
Foul's on number 1.
Yeah, that's.
Should be on Slifka, and it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was all about. But, yeah, like I was saying, Phil, I remember last year, 33 here had a big game against Newark, and if he wasn't at least a 20, he was right around there.
Yeah, he definitely is he's their returning all-stater. Great ball player last year. Having a great year this year. He's confident, but just a nice kid, too, which that's one thing you always like to highlight.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
quick jump call for a varsity level.
Yeah, I thought that could just let that one go, but still possession either way, but you hate to lose the arrow.
Here we go, Newark's first possession, 1-0. Braves. Patrick holds up. Corey from downtown, off the iron. Corey let it fly quickly. That's a nice pass, and Corey's caught with his hand in the cookie jar, and he's going to go to the line shooting another pair. 2 possessions, 2 fouls, 4 free throws. I remember Fox for Dwight, the amount of times he went to the charity stripe was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I bet it was 16 times.
Yeah, in that game in Newark last year, I remember that.
This time he gets a pair. They're picking up man-to-man. They'll clear it out for Dylan. Shot fake over to Bo from downtown. Off the iron. Corey goes up. Tipped out. Going to be a Newark team rebound. Bo hit maybe 3 of those.
Yeah, last night. It had to have been.
I was talking to Brett Meyer before the game, and the JV had 16 threes they made.
Oh, wow.
Patrick from way downtown. Off the iron. No good. That's a charge.
Yep.
He was just making sure the other ref didn't call it. And great job by Dylan Patrick taking the charge. He stood there. He stood his ground.
Yes.
I mean, that's how you do it. Dylan did not move. He waited for it, and he got the gift of the charge. 3-0. We're just underway here.
Yeah, no, on that one, he wasn't begging like some guys do.
Lots of back doors when you're being overplayed. You got to go back door. Meyer thought about it. Norseman will reset the situation. Dylan hesitates, drives, floats it over the top, gets his own
There you go.
put back.
Good job, Dylan. Please stick with it.
3-2. Corey got a second one, and Rick wasn't happy about that, and he just turned just enough the offensive player, and Corey picks up his second. He's going to go with Connor here. Doesn't get him in time. Corey's got to be careful and not get a third here. Dylan sneaking over. There's Shaw from 3. No
Yeah,
good. Dylan rebounds.
You gotta guard him, Phil. That kid can shoot.
Dylan drives, gives it out to Corey from downtown. Bam!
Yeah,
we're so thankful he didn't get out of the game.
Yes. Yep.
Norseman with an early lead here, 5-3.
Next ball wouldn't have happened.
See, here's if I'm the Braves, I go after Corey just to get a third foul on him. Nice defense by Slivka. Here's another 3 in the corner by Shaw, and he gets it to go.
Yep.
Just like you said.
He can shoot.
6-5. Annawan fans go wild for that one. I'm not sure why. There must have been some significance in that.
Yeah, maybe it was some milestone he
almost seemed like it, didn't it?
Yeah.
Not that you shouldn't celebrate a 3, but
yeah.
Norseman just running their play. Just got to be patient here.
Yes.
Corey shot fake. Nice play. Drives, doesn't get it. He's on the ground. Here come Annawan. Dylan.
Yeah,
he's asking the right question.
I mean, on that one, Phil, I mean, there was marginal contact. I don't think it really affected his shot at all, but
Dylan did a nice job going straight up, and that's what you're taught to do.
Yep.
That's a legal.
Yeah, and like I said, it's very, very marginal contact.
Very marginal contact. Nine to 5. 5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. They'll clear out for Patrick. He'll hesitate. Shot fake. Meyer thought about a 3. He'll drive. And day late and a dollar short on that one.
He was. Annawan read that very well.
Annawan's not just going to sit down. There's Shaw for another 3 in the corner, and that's his game.
Yep.
It's exactly what we talked about, 12-5. Meyer from downtown. Remain no. And here come the Braves. 12-5. 4 fouls for Newark, 1 foul for the Braves. That's a travel. He was set to shoot another 3, and thing was he might hit it. Well, there's our first time out. We'll be back after this. Well, all our timeout sponsored by Mark's Auto Service. Give them a call, 815-695-5500. Well, you just got to keep playing the game. 12-5. They've got a couple calls, and they'll be able to finish strong at the hole.
Yeah,
they're quick, they're strong, they're tall.
Yeah, you still come down here, take your time. You get a bucket, you're right there.
Slivka held his foot. Patrick thought about a 3 and takes it anyway. Just short.
Yeah, he was.
There's an easy layup for Annawan. 14-5. Don't want it to get away from you here. 9-point lead. Try to hand it off to Slivka. Meyer drives out to Patrick. Patrick, that can't go any more down without going in.
Nope, it was right there.
Patrick picks that
Nice
off.
Steal.
It's tipped around. That's a balanced foul call there. I'm not quite sure about that. 14-5, 3:35 left in the first quarter here. We're at Annawan High School. Phil Chapman along with Doc Hollenbach. And there's a 3 short.
Another jump, Annawan possession.
You know, we're just short of all of our 3s. And usually you would think you're a little bit long because of the energy.
Right, early in the game.
Right.
Absolutely.
That's the norm. And there's Connor getting caught. That's the right call. Pepino will be coming in. And who's he going to get? He's going to get Slivka. Coach did that pretty quick. I don't know if something's wrong with Slivka. They're going to check on him, I think. (14-5). Shaw already has a pair of 3s. He's beaten Newark 6-5 himself. Dylan wanted that one. They got him wide open underneath. There's a block. Bo blocks him, but he gets it right back. 16-5, 11-point lead.
Yeah, it needs to come down and get a bucket here, Phil. Besides slicing the lead some, just, for a little confidence, going forward here.
2:30 left, and there's a pass that's deflected. Connor runs it down, though. Patrick from downtown. I was going to say, he's going to hit this shot because Coach just called the timeout.
Yeah, about 90% of the time, it seems like that's how it goes.
16-5. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Mike Rowe here at the Parker residence, where the upstairs toilet is not good. Luckily, the Parkers called Benjamin Franklin Plumbing, and now their plumber, Tony, is literally bending over backwards to get things moving again. You should see him. It's incredible. Tony brought all the tools and parts he needs to do the job from start to finish, which, by the sound of it, is right now. When you gotta go with the pros at Benjamin Franklin Plumbing. And by go, I don't mean go, you know what I mean. Call 877-BEN-1776. Each independent franchise is licensed in its respective state or county.
Well, our game sponsor is Precision Property Maintenance. Give Jerry a call. He's right next to me. You can just text right now. Text me mention it on air, and we'll take care of you. Quotes are always free, and I know that it's primarily mowing and that type of stuff.
Yeah, but I was just thinking, Phil. Can you hear me? Yeah, I was just thinking, Phil. It's only about 2.5 months to be starting spring cleanup, so
Wow.
not as far away as you might think.
No, get them scheduled now. No, nice.
There you go, Connor.
Curl. Connor can't get it to fall, and Newark is just having trouble getting it to fall. Nice drive by Connor. Pepino almost snuck over there.
Yeah, there's been a couple three, Phil. I thought we're down sure for no problem, and
Slifka comes back in, gets Connor, who had that nice little curl drive there.
Whoa!
Nice job. Good defense by Patrick and the Norsemen, and they force a turnover. 16-5, 11-point lead. Norsemen just need to score here.
Yeah, just get a bucket. Break the ice here.
Patrick probably should just take it to the hole and try to draw some contact.
Yes, absolutely.
He has one foul early, and he just doesn't want to get that second foul. Thought about a three again. Stifling defense by the Braves.
They do. They get after you.
There's a hesitation. Drop off to Bo. Bo thought about a three himself. Gets over Pepino. He'll drive. Gets it Patrick from downtown. That's in. Count it down.
All right. Hopefully that'll kind of jumpstart things here on the shooting.
16-8. They have the diagonal open all the time to this Dante Weathersby. They haven't gone to him much. There's a skip pass. He gathered himself first. Patrick goes up. Wisely doesn't fight. And you know that when Ben gets that opportunity, he's going to put that in most of the time. 18-8. Braves are up. Patrick off to Meyer. Meyer pulls up from 16, and nice little shot by Meyer. You always like to see a shooter get something off there. 18-10. Patrick climbs up and gets the deflection, but nothing doing. They gather themselves. Here's a three-pointer, way long. And they get their own rebound, and that's the Achilles heel to playing great defense, and then you allow an offensive rebound.
Yeah, four slipped in there behind Dylan and got the offensive putback.
Norseman will hold it for one. They clear out for Patrick. He has it, pulls up from 15. Bo grabs it. They take it out of his hand. Dylan wisely tried to take a charge there. Did you see that? That was a nice idea. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Hey, we need to see the scoreboard. Well, here we go. Norsemen are down 20-10 at the end of one. Patrick has 5, Jacobson has 3, and Meyer has 2. That's all you're scoring. 10 points, 4 of 15 field goal percentage, 2 of 9 from downtown. So we're shooting 26.7%. We have not been to the charity stripe. 5 rebounds, 2 assists, no steals, 2 deflections, 2 blocked shots, and only a single turnover. So we're taking care of the rock.
Taking care of the ball, Phil. Shooting percentage is down a little bit right now, and you said no free throws either so far. So.
Yep. And that's from them keeping you out high because of their length. So we gotta try to get inside. I like the idea of posting up Patrick. Just got to be able to feed it to him. Meyer from downtown. Off the iron. Rebound Pepino. No, they take it out of his hand.
Ooh.
Bo hustles down. They dish it out. Wow, what a nice play by the Braves.
Yeah, that was.
Who was the foul on? They call it on Brett Meyer. And they get the 3-point play. 23-10, 13-point lead. Very similar to last year's game right now when we played in Newark.
Yeah, I remember that, Phil. Got down, I think it was like 10, 11 points after the first quarter and just could never.
Nope, we'd hit a three, they'd come back and score. And
yeah, I mean, made a run a couple times, but just could never quite catch him.
Working the ball around, trying to get the shot. We got a little bit of daylight and we aren't able to pull the trigger. Patrick gets it.
There you go.
Drives. Hesitates. Nice move.
Yeah, you could see that coming there. Once he got it in the lane, he was going to the bucket.
23-12. He's got Connor on him. He's going to take care of it in high-low. That's just a simple play. They give it back to Patrick. He's strong. They call on the body.
I agree with you, Phil, about, I saw it here again about trying to post Dylan up. He's strong. He is strong enough. He can do that even against, his larger Annawan team.
Sorry about the advertising. I'm trying to get Doc some extra advertising, and I get some text from people. I kept your advertisement up there.
Oh,
after the
game.
quarter. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Sorry, guys. You caught the gist of it. Newark down 25-12 right now. Patrick just scored a minute ago. Got a nice little drive. I just give it to Dylan and let him keep driving. You just got to try to do something. And there's a nice curl by Jacobson, and he takes it right to the rack. 25-14. We would do that at times with Willie last year. Just, okay, Willie, just keep taking it. See if you can draw a foul here. Dylan almost picks up one. This is Julian from the JV game. He's in the game.
Oh, yes, he is.
Patrick picks up his second, and he's not happy about it. He does not complain about fouls too many times. And I know he's just being extremely competitive with this guy.
Yeah, I mean,
Big Ben, you want to be competitive, and you're playing against another, again, potential All-Stater.
Yeah, it's a tough matchup, guarding this kid.
That's Newark's 7th team foul. Annawan has 3 team fouls. Second free throw's up and good. You saw that. He's only missed 1 free throw so far tonight. 27-14, 13-point lead. Quick call by Coach. Changes the play a little bit. They're in zone. Patrick from downtown. Bam!
Oh,
yeah. Slipka with a foul that he should not have done.
Now at that point, Philly just let him go because he had enough momentum. He was going to score on that, regardless of any contact or not.
He missed the free throw. Patrick has it. Had Corey for a second, but they closed in quickly on it. The Braves stay in the zone. Here's Slifka from downtown. Off the iron. Weak side rebound by Corey. Out to Patrick. Patrick wide open. Off the iron. Can't get it to fall. Rebound Bo. They tried to get a...
Yeah, they're asking for a jump on that, but I don't think so.
Just Annawan's 4th foul. Here's Corey from the corner. Bam!
Hey, we finally got one of those to drop, Phil. I thought we were going to have another rattle job and pop out.
Norsemen have pulled within 9. 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Nice defense, nice drop under to the sophomore. Fans like that. Here comes Meyer coming into the game. 31-30. That's just a nice play. Nice pass by Patrick. There's a foul by the sophomore. Nice play. I like when we go over the top like that. Rick is fired up over on the sideline about that drop-off.
Yeah, they've probably scored, what'd you say, 3-4 times so far on that field down this end there. Yeah, then he gets the ball, everybody collapses to it, and then the cutter's wide open, so.
Bo Brown, excellent free throw shooter. We saw that yesterday as well. Remy, no.
That a
Put
boy.
back. Another putback by Slivka. (29-23), 31.
Oh, no.
Over and back.
Okay.
That's a gift. I'm not sure. He deflected it. 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here, Doc. 30-second timeout.
Yeah, Norseman definitely showing some life here the last couple 3 minutes. Made a couple stops and finally did, a few shots drop, Phil. It just makes all the difference.
Yeah, it does. Patrick has 10. Jacobson with 8. Meyer and Slivka each with 2. And Bo Brown with that single point. Norsemen are shooting 9 of 24, 37.5%, 4 of 14 from downtown. That's 28%. 1 of 2 from the charity stripe.
Yeah, I was thinking a little bit ago, would they have it up to like 12, 13 points? I was thinking
14 points, yeah.
If you can just cut it in half by halftime. And, here you are within 8 now, so.
Slivka has it. She's bumped quite a bit. No call. Jacobson looking for that drive. If he reverses that, Slivka gets caught. He wanted to pass it to Patrick, doing a back door, but he's got to take that dribble first.
Yep, drag the foot.
4:21 remaining in the half, 31-23. Dylan has 2 fouls. I just heard his dad say no fouls, Dylan. Nice trap. They lob it over to Shaw. He's wide open in the corner. Miss. Rebound, Bo. A lot of contact. Here comes Patrick. Gets it over to Meyer. He's being guarded by Big Ben. Dylan has it by himself. He almost could have turned that corner. They hand it off to Dylan. I like the post up by Jacobson, but Rick calling out a new play. 3:50 remaining. I think it was the right call, not calling the walk. Slivka drives, gets contact. He has done a nice job with that.
Yeah, he has, Phil. And then, his last possession, one before that, he had that key rebound, too, for a putback. They said he has a way of finding the ball and finding the basket, it seems like.
Yeah, he's keen to that. Man, did not put it in, and his dad not happy about that one. Both teams in the bonus. Slivka will put the second shot in. We could count that already.
And he does.
7-point game. They clear it out for Shaw on Corey. Corey has 2 fouls already. He had that very early. And there's a turnover. Good job by the Norsemen. Again, it's just like what you said. Stick around, stick around, stick around.
Yeah, you just can't get down by, close to 19 or 20. Then it's really a long climb back. Even if you just shave a couple more off here before halftime, that'd be fine.
They call in a play for Patrick. He drives. Lots of contact.
Thought I could almost hear skin down here, Phil. The other end of the court.
That was intentional. You drive in, you try to, you just get contact from it. There was a push off. They go out quickly on things like that, on mistakes. 33-24, Dylan thought about a 3 himself. Bo went in to go rebound, but he passed it to Bo anyway. Patrick from way out, he's looking at it. He had it. He shot faked, and then he got open from it. Slivka has it, under 3 minutes. Patrick over to Brown. Over to Jacobson. Almost got caught on a travel there. Patrick sees a lane, comes up. It's blocked, out of bounds. That was just a nice play.
Yeah, that was there at that time.
He got up and got some distance. Coach's going to work the ref a little bit, but real nice play by Big Ben.
Yeah.
33-24.
time before, I think there might have been a little contact, but no, that was a nice play there.
Norseman playing man-to-man. Bo Brown with some nice defense. Corey will grab the defensive board. Here comes Patrick. Hesitates. Back to Corey. Corey shot fake, drives, gets a lot of contact, gets the bucket. Nice job by Jacobson going to the rack. It's a 7-point game. Get it to Shaw in the corner, and this is the way you take away the three, obviously, is if you have man-to-man. Slipka doing an excellent job on their point guard. A lot of shoulder going on there, and then Bo gets it going straight down. And Rick doesn't have to say anything because our fans will take care of the commentary.
Yeah, there could have been a couple calls maybe before that one, but
Patrick did a nice job. It looked like he took another charge. He stood his ground. Even though he was turned slightly, you still thought that he could take it.
Yeah, and of course having 2 fouls, he is trying to be careful. But no, that was a nice play on Dylan's part.
Big Ben has had I don't know how many free throws already this game. We don't track that. I'll look at halftime. 34-26. I'm guessing it'll be 35-26. And they're going to get Big Ben out. Not exactly sure, but we've got to utilize this right now.
Give him a little extra breather, I guess.
Well, it's $1.50 left. There's 10-minute half.
Yeah,
so unless he has 2 fouls that I don't know about.
Not that I'm aware of, Phil. He may have one, but
this is where Dylan needs to really go to the rack. He doesn't have Ben in there. And he sees the hole.
There you go, right there. Yep. Nice call, Phil.
Yeah, when Ben's out, you gotta utilize your situation. 35-28.
Yeah, because one-on-one, I don't know if they have anybody that can guard Dylan, out there right now.
Yeah, if I'm Annawan, I take air out of the ball right now. That was nice control by their point guard. You want to get another bucket here real quick to hopefully get the ball back. Nice drive, dish off to Slifka. That's what happens. Slifka knew it, and he waited his turn. The 7-point game. It's under a minute left. Good decision by putting Slifka on the point guard again. Get Dylan off so he can make some anticipation steals. He's excellent at that. And with Big Ben out, that was a nice play. What do you say about that?
It was just backed him in and turned and shot it.
Slifka thought about a 3. 30 seconds left. Coach calls out 1 shot. We're down 9. But Dylan Patrick has 2 fouls. Corey Jacobson has 2 fouls. They're both out there. No count on the. They go back out to Dylan. 15 seconds left. This is where you just hold it. No count. Referee showing both hands. Both coaches working stuff. And they say no shot. But Dylan will go to the line shooting 1 in the bonus.
Looks like Connor would probably come in, for Corey. Get him out.
Get him out.
Yep.
Dylan needs to hit these free throws to pull it within 7. 7.4 left. You can see the clock. He knew it was short on the release. He just can't foul here.
Got to stop the ball here.
Well, that's not going to go well for the halftime speech.
No, that's...
Step up and take a charge right there. We have to take a charge. That guy's going to go all the way to the rack. He's already got 1 charge on Patrick. He's going to get a charge.
Right.
Just stand your ground.
Right, because he don't have time to do nothing else with it as far as, dish or pass off to anyone. So, yeah, take a charge or stop the ball. Yeah, that, like I said, I don't think that's going to set real good with Coach Towson going into halftime.
Now we're down 11. Could have been 7. And obviously, Dylan wants those free throws back. But that's just ridiculous. That is not what we needed at that. And I'm not usually too hard on the situation.
Right.
But in that's just fundamental. That's fundamental. We'll be back.
Century 21 is not an app. It's not a website. It's a team of actual humans. The best in the world at finding homes, selling homes, and making you feel at home. If you're not satisfied, we don't sleep. With all 4 J.D. Power Awards for customer satisfaction 3 years in a row. How many satisfaction awards do you have, Internet? We've got technology, but more importantly, we've got your back. Century 21.
Well, welcome back, friends, to My Sports Wire. Phil Chapman here along with Doc Hollenbach, and 41-30. And, Doc, that's not how we wanted to finish that half, but it is what it is. Newark shooting 4-14 from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they picked that up a little bit after a slow start. One thing you can really see this first half, Phil, you know, against a good team like Annawan, if you make a mistake, you're gonna pay for it. I mean, they'll capitalize on that every time, whereas, you know, maybe lesser teams, they won't. But, you know, here again, Annawan's 8-0, ranked second in the state, so, you know, it's, you know, it's going to be a tough matchup coming in here.
Yep. Newark is shooting 12 of 29, 41%. They've obviously picked that up. taking the ball to the rack, and you could appreciate that. 2 of 5 from the charity stripe. Dylan would like to have, he's 0 of 1. He'd like to have be 2 of 0. It's such a great free throw shooter.
Yeah, he don't miss many, but he's not. Nobody's perfect either on him, but yeah, you're only down 11.
Yeah, and here's an interesting stat for you. Newark only has 3 turnovers.
Yes.
It'll
they've as far as handling or taking care of the ball, that's been fine. It's it's just giving up some easy buckets to Annawan and a little cold shooting to start out.
16 minutes left of basketball, and Norseman come out man-to-man, and Braves will run that wheel. I think they ran that last year, and Corey gets a block and then tries to tip it off. They throw it out top. Dylan trying to get a pick, and then they call the foul, and it's because he kind of leaned forward, and that's Dylan's third, and he won't want to pick up number 4, obviously. You can be a little more aggressive when you only have 2 going into the second half.
Yes, absolutely.
But 31 ticks off the clock, and you pick up number 3. That means next one is a brutal one.
Yeah, that's the one that really puts you in a bad spot then.
They've got Brett Meyer down low on Big Ben, and they rotate. Corey then takes them. Nice ball handling by the point guard, and Corey or Jacob Slivka with a nice play.
Go.
Here's
take him, Dylan.
Nice play. Meyer gets the steal and the assist, and Dylan takes it right to the rack. Norseman down 9.
Here you go again. You got it back under 10.
Here's a long 3, and they get it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Here's Bo Brown coming out, and they block it. And here they come. Dylan wisely steps up. That was probably preached about quite a bit in the halftime.
Yep, stop the ball. Absolutely.
They're going to post. Dylan has 3 fouls, so they're going to post.
That should
out
be
of bounds.
Yeah, that should be Newark ball.
Coach is not happy about the lack of effort that he saw from the Braves, but that was just a nice defensive play by the Norsemen. 44-32. We're just underway here in the second half. Here's a high ball screen. Dylan hesitates, and he's fouled with the body. He was dropping that off to Slivka, who was making some moves.
Yeah, you can't do that every time, Phil, but I definitely tried that a lot here the second half.
And that's 2 fouls on Big Ben, and he's a good ball player. He's not going to make a lot of mistakes. They get it into Bo. Hand it off to Dylan. There's the pick and roll play, and they throw it over and ends up turning it over. He out dribbles it. Takes it to the rack by himself. He almost could have dunked that one.
Yeah.
Dylan had him off balance. Gets it out to Meyer for downtown. Bam!
There it is. There's the one we're looking for. We'll get him going here in the second half.
That's what happens with drives. Now it's an 11-point game again. Norseman in a zone now. This is where you got to watch Shaw. Their point guard just hit a 3. Oh, they had a nice situation. Corey grabs it, gives it off to. Wow, nice play there all around. I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, he caught the long pass and just never really had control of it.
I think Slivka picked up the foul there.
Yeah, and then ends up in a turnover, and they get a possible 3-point play coming up here.
Slivka has 3. They'll go to the line shooting 1. Up 48-35, 13-point game and 14-point game. Almost looked like he went over the line a little early. You got to wait till it hits the rim. Willie had that issue.
Yeah.
Where he would just lean. There's Bo from downtown. Off the iron. Can't get it to fall, and Brett Meyer picks up the offensive rebound.
There you go, Dylan.
Dylan caught in a corner. Bo again from downtown. Can't get it the second attempt. And Corey, nice hustle.
Yes, that was.
And then a turnover.
Gotta get a couple buckets here and make a stop.
Jacobson, nope. Oh, he hit his head. He hit his head hard.
Yeah, I mean, it was right in front of us, Phil.
Yeah, we got a good shot of it. I mean, he went up for it.
There was nothing intentional that
Nope.
Corey did. It
was a nice play by Corey, and unfortunate that Big Ben hit his head, but I think you'll watch it. He actually hit his head.
Yeah, it looks like he's almost
He's holding his
mid-section.
ribs, yeah. Again, unfortunate situation. What are they doing here?
Yeah, I don't think there was any call. They're just going to take him out of the game here.
They took Bo Brown came out as well. Connor comes in. Big Ben's out. He's going to have to go through protocol, I'm assuming, for a concussion. And that's not something you want to see ever. Dillon has 3 fouls. He does not want to pick up a 4th. That's the sophomore came in and made a turnover right away. 51-35.
One of the rare times on their end of the court, you saw Annawan get a little sloppy with the ball.
Dillon has it, pulls up, and can't get it to roll in. Dillon's wisely not fouling.
That should be Newark ball. Oh.
Tipped out by Dillon.
Looked like 24 had the last touch on that, but it will be Annawan ball.
Corey tips it, gives it to Dillon. Dillon strongly goes up, misses it, gets his own rebound, and then he's fouled before the shot.
Yeah, you could see there, Phil. Dillon was on a mission.
He was on a mission.
Yes.
That's second team foul by the Braves. 3 for the Norsemen. Here's Corey coming into the corner. Thought about it, gives it on to Connor. Connor waits patiently and gets it. Nice job by Connor.
Yeah, I see. I was thinking that earlier, Phil, about maybe putting Connor in a little more because I think he's strong enough. He can deal with these guys.
They hit the brakes. We flew right by. Nice play by Shaw. 53-37. 16-point game. Dillon controlled, hit, nothing called. Connor tips it off of him. Nice play by Connor. And he did. He came in with 2 hands, actually. I thought it was Dillon's a little shaken up there. And they talked it over, and they agreed with the call. Annawan fans not happy about that. I did not see a trainer go over and work with Big Ben over there. He's smiling.
Yeah, I think
I'd like to see just to make sure he's okay. Patrick doesn't want to foul here. There's a possible push-off, but nice job. And they call a charge. Wow, that might have been a gift.
Yeah, that one we will take. And here again, the Annawan faithful, not real happy on
That's
that.
his 3rd, and you want to go at him. This is me. I'm a strategist when it comes to getting fouls.
Right.
I want to get that 4th foul if I can.
Yeah, because if you can get 4 on him, that really changes.
Out of bounds. Should be Newark ball. Nope. We don't get it. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Newark ball.
He corrected it.
And I did. That's the way I saw it.
But no, if you can get 4 on him, Phil, that really changes a lot on what he can do too on the court. So.
And like you said, Annawan faithful aren't happy about that. Meyer from downtown. You saw that was short on the release. And here come the Braves. 53-37. Norsemen are still down 16. Shaw tipped out. And they're going to take a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it here.
Yeah, here again, Phil. I mean, you're still in the game, but at some point here, you got to make a run to, at least get it down, maybe 5 or 6. Like I said, this really just reminds you so much of the game last year.
Right, we're down 13. Big Ben's out, and I don't know what his situation's going to be. And, again, you're talking about a quality program. They're not going to just put a guy in.
Oh, no. No.
I know my son in soccer. He hit his head on grass. He did not get put back in the game, and it was a major game. They did not put him back in, and guess what? He had a concussion.
Right. And at the time, he probably thought he was fine.
Yeah,
too.
well, he said he was fine.
Yeah.
But Big Ben's getting set to check in. And he'll get a nice hand when he comes in, too. Norseman were not able to go down in that. Patrick thought about a 3 there. Gives it back to Corey. Corey, it's got to be quicker. Patrick from downtown. Bam! They just worked it back and forth. Norseman within 13. Patrick
there
gets
you go,
the steal.
Dylan. To the bucket, buddy.
Lobs it over the top. Norseman down 11. Oh, nice try by Slivka.
Yeah, it was. There was a little contact there.
That's his 4th. And Pepino will come in and get Slivka right away. Good play by Slivka. Pepino will come in and give the exact same energy. And Big Ben is back in the game. Reese will play hard. Patrick trying to sneak in. Ben has it.
That travel, possibly.
Tosses it in. It'll be Braves ball. 53-42, 11-point lead, 137. It's almost like we just came out of halftime.
Yeah. Yeah, here again, if you can, shave 3 or 4 more points off this lead going into the 4th, you're really not sitting that bad, but that doesn't help.
Nope, that's a classic play. They did it last year against us in Newark. I don't know how much they watched of the tape. Connor has it. Corey from downtown. Rimming. No. Here comes Big Ben. Big Ben's favoring his right side. He is not going. It almost looks like he's limping.
He doesn't look the same as he did earlier. Absolutely.
Corey has it. We're hoping he's okay. Corey saves it, and that's legit. You can get it. It was a shot attempt. That's a shot attempt. That's a shot attempt. Wow.
Yeah.
A shot attempt, and ends up being a turnover because on a shot it can go across the other side. But maybe because he's the one who flipped it out. I'm not sure. Maybe that's it.
How the rule reads on that.
You can tip it out. It is a 15-point game now. 45 seconds left. Quick call by Tollefson. That's a 4th team foul for the Braves. Both teams have 4 fouls this half. I'm not sure what was going on there. The Newark faithful weren't happy about something. Patrick from downtown, in and out. I mean, he was right there. Dylan just missed that.
Yes, he did.
25 seconds left.
Would have been a layup.
With his energy, he might have crammed it. That's a travel. He drug his foot. No call. And I think it's on Big Ben. And it is. Brett caught a elbow to the face, I think. 57-42. That's Big Ben's 3rd.
I think that's his 2nd, within the last couple since he came back in.
And here's Bo Brown coming in and Jacob Slivka. And they'll get Swanee and Pepino. That's 5 fouls for the Braves. 17 seconds left. You see the clock. Here we go. High ball screen. Patrick keeps it. Hands it off to Meyer. Meyer thought about a 3 himself. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Dillon, fade away. It's just a good play.
That was.
That's a legitimate play, and that's where shot fakes are going to have to come in this next period. We'll be back after this. Well, all our fourth quarter is sponsored by Underhill Trucking. We appreciate Gary and Sherry Underhill. Patrick has 19, Jacobson 10. The rest are in single digits. 17 of 47, 36%. It looks like Coach did a wholesale change. I'm not sure what's going on here. He's got Patrick, Chapman, Nate Christian, Alex Tollefson, and Zach Akery. 4 sophomores and the senior, Dylan Patrick.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this is all about, Phil.
I'm not sure either. We'll pull that off the screen there. Chapman right in the game, short. Got to get some legs first. And they go in for an easy layup. Here comes Patrick. 59-42. Patrick pulls up for 3. Off the iron. Rebound, Chapman. They get a foul, and that's his 4th if it's on Big Ben.
Sure looks like it, Phil.
No, they give it on Shaw.
It looks like the starting lineup is returning.
And they gave their couple minutes. Their 30 seconds. 23 seconds. So we got Corey, Bo, Brett, and Jacob. Yeah, it is starting lineup back out there. Down 17. Patrick turns the corner, and then he travels. He did have that extra step there. 59-42. Big Ben back out of the game, by the way, for those of you tracking that. Picked by Corey. They pick it up, and they foul on the floor. That's on the floor, but they're going to go to the line. Nope, they won't go to the line yet. They call it on Meyer. That's his second. Here comes Big Ben right back in. 59-42. 7:22 left in the game. That's 4 fouls. I had it on
There he is, out of the corner.
Shaw in the corner. That foul was actually on Corey. That's his 4th. Here's Slivka, and he hits it right to Wilkinson. That's the mom I'm talking about. Patrick, shot fake. Shaw trying to grab it out of Patrick's hand. He still has a dribble. Brown has it. From downtown, gets it.
All right, Bo.
Norseman just got to keep plugging away. They're down 14.
Yeah, at this point, Phil, that's all you can do.
There's a crossover, but Slivka dove on purpose. And a reverse play, and I'll tell you what, the faithful here are loud. Patrick, shot fake. Over to Meyer from downtown, off the iron. Rebound, Corey. He drives, floats it, gets his own. Nope. And Big Ben's going to hold it out. They're up 16. 6:20 left. They just want that clock to keep moving. That's a charge. Nope. They call block. He just was moving. And I believe that's on Bo Brown, right? That's his second.
Yes, it would be.
And they'll go to the line shooting a couple more. Interesting stat here. They have shot 12 free throws versus Newark's 5.
5. Yeah, of course, part of that is
they're taking to the rack.
Yeah, yep.
They're taking to the rack.
And, you had commented early in the game, Phil, Annawan is very long, and it's hard to do it. Hard to do that against a team like this. No, they're the real deal for what I've seen so far.
61-45. Newark averaging close to 70 a game. That first one go in at 62. There's 63. Over to Corey. Corey thought about a 3 right away. He'll hand it off to Patrick. Shot fake. He'll drive. Pull up off the glass. Just can't get it to fall. Tipped out of bounds. Patrick would like to have that opportunity back.
I tell you, Phil, how many of those have we had tonight? They've been right there or halfway down.
But that's what pressure does.
It does, yes.
There's Shaw, loses it. Pepino over to Patrick. Patrick contacted and makes the bucket somehow. Pepino with the steal and the assist, and Dylan with the acrobatic play.
He shot that on the way down.
Patrick has 21 in the game. Go to the line shooting 1. 17 fouls on Annawan.
Yeah, no, that was a very athletic play by Dylan. Like I said, I'm not sure how he got off, let alone made it.
1 free throw here, and Patrick is a clutch free throw shooter. Norseman now down 15. And the good call by Experience. Big Ben calls a timeout. We're going to keep it here and look at some stats.
Yeah, that was heading for a 5 count if he hadn't called that.
Ends up being a full timeout. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. Well, here we go. Not a lot of time left in the game. Norseman 19 of 55. Patrick has 22. He's 9 of 25. 3 of 9 from downtown. 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 2 deflections. Corey Jacobson has 10 points. He's shooting 40%. He has 6 rebounds, 3 offensive.
Yeah, here again, Phil. I mean, there is time, but at some point here, you just got to make a run at them.
Yeah, Nickels are wild. 5:55 remaining. Norseman coming out in full court press. Still have him in the backcourt. Dylan trying to get a cheap one. Near travel there, no call. And they'll take some air out of the ball, and which I'm always in favor of if I'm up at this point against a team like this. And we just have to let that one go.
Yeah, in that situation.
You let it go because it's off of them.
Right. No,
but, they were concerned that they tipped it out. Norseman playing some good defense. Just can't get the ball. Braves are real good ball handlers. And after all that, they call a hand check on Dylan. No.
I think that was on Connor.
On Connor. That's his second. And they'll be subbing in Bo and Brett. Get Connor and Pepino. One and one they're shooting. I forgot to already mark that. Shaw is a good three-point shooter. We'll see if he's a good shooter from the charity stripe. Misses it. Patrick grabs it. I think Patrick was looking for a screen there. Patrick drives, gets the contact, and Jacobson drives.
Corey Jacobson.
Nice job by Corey drawing the foul, and he'll go to the line shooting too. Anytime you can do this at this point, it stops that clock.
Yep.
You get possible free points. But you got to hit your free throws.
Right. He makes the second one. You're within 13, so with over 5 minutes to go.
It's within striking range.
Yes.
Rick just gets the front iron.
A little short on that one.
He must have felt long on the first one, so Jacobson does a nice job. Nice hesitation. Near travel there. Corey thought he came down with it, but he didn't. Ends up being a jump ball in favor of the Braves. 4:51 remaining. You see the clock there. Jared Slifka on the camera. They throw it into Big Ben, and that's not a bad play. Shaw almost got himself caught in the corner there. Dillon has 3 fouls. There's a 3. Patrick ends up with it somehow. Gives it off to Bo. Bo tracks it down, gives it over to Corey, over to Dillon. Dillon hesitated. No-look pass over to Slifka. Slifka gets blocked, right back out to Patrick. Back into Slifka for another attempt.
Just couldn't get the drop there, Phil.
No, he couldn't.
Yeah.
Nice play.
Yes, absolutely. And nice rebound by Jacob, but just wouldn't drop.
And that's when Big Ben catches it that close, and then he comes up with a steal, a little surprise. 65-49, 16-point game, under 4 minutes left. You just keep playing hard-nosed defense and see if something can happen here. Meyer, that's a good foul. They got it on a weak side diagonal. And you give them either 2 points or you try to get a block, and Annawan back to the free throw line.
Yeah, this kid here at number 4, Weathersby for Annawan. He doesn't score a lot, but he takes good shots when he does shoot it, and right there he drew some contact. No, this is a nice ball club, Phil.
Yep, real nice ball club. And Big Ben may be out for the duration unless Newark pulls within, 10 or something. Misses the second one. Nice layup by Annawan. And we have ourselves a 19-point game.
Yeah, it's kind of jumped up here in the last minute.
Meyer from downtown. Caught a little contact, nothing called. Dillon. That was an amazing shot. Dillon is like... Dillon going back to the line, shooting 1 in the possible bonus.
Yeah, next foul on Annawan will put Newark in the double bonus.
Uncharacteristic miss.
Yeah, you don't see him miss two tonight too often.
You don't want Newark to give up here.
No, absolutely not. You keep
3 minutes left. You keep going at it. You just tip your hat to a great ball club, but
yep.
Good defense by the Norsemen. Here's Big Ben coming back in. Actually surprised by that.
Yeah, 19-point lead with just under 3 minutes to go. And
just with the injury situation.
Yeah, from what
the unknown.
That's where I was going with that kind of
Patrick has it, gives it over to Corey. We'll see what happens here. Corey hesitates, spins, and ends up turning it over. That's traveling. He tried to keep his dribble.
Yeah, I was going to say, Phil, if they didn't call that one, I was like, wow.
Corey from the corner, off the iron. Meyer tried to put it up, and Connor actually hit him because Connor was going for it too, but Meyer came over the top and grabbed the rebound.
Yeah, it looks like
Norsemen are going to tip their hat.
Yep, Rick's going to get the rest of these kids a little varsity playing time here in the last couple minutes.
Shaw thought about a three, doesn't take it. He gets the bucket. 70-49, 21-point lead. I don't know who that foul was on. We'll wait and see that. That was on Corey Jacobson. That's his fifth. He was coming out anyway. They're a good ball club. No doubt about that.
They are. You can see very easily why they are ranked number 2 in the state right now.
Misses the free throw.
And they'll move to 9-0, and Newark will be 7-2.
Nate Christian over to Tollison, who had 38 in the JV game. They need to be looking to score here. Pepino picks it up, gives it over to Chapman. Chapman drives and stolen. I'm not sure why Big Ben's still in the game. Nate Christian with the steal. Pepino from downtown, no good. Norseman up down 70-49. And it looks like they have 4 starters still in.
Yeah, Phil, I thought that seemed a little odd right now too. There's kids over there that haven't seen any time yet, or at least for this game.
They're all in their warm-ups, and they're going after a minute. Now they're going to come back in. That's fine. It's a varsity game.
Yeah.
You can play the entire game.
Yep, this is big boy country here, so.
Yep. They're just working the clock, taking air out of it. And Annawan fans are happy about this, and I'm not sure why you go for a layup at that point, but Nate will fire, you know that. Off the iron, no good.
And that will be our final, Phil.
70-49. We'll be right back for the players of the game. All right. Well, the game's sponsored by Jerry Hollenbach, Precision Property Maintenance, and we appreciate you, Jerry, for the sponsorship, and give Jerry a call. Set up your stuff now, 815-757-1512. Let's talk stats real quick. Patrick, 22 points, 9 of 25, 3 of 9 from downtown, 1 of 3 from the charity stripe, 6 rebounds, 2 offensive boards, 4 assists, 1 steal. Corey Jacobson, 11 points. He was 4 of 11, 2 of 5 from downtown, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. 6 rebounds, 3 offensive, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block shot. Connor Swanson, Brett Meyer had 5 points. Him and Jacob both did. Brett Meyer, 2 of 8, 1 of 6 from downtown, 2 rebounds, both offensive, 1 assist, 1 steal. Jacob Slivka, 5 points, as I said, 2 of 7, 0 of 3 from downtown, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, both offensive, 1 assist, 1 block shot. Bo Brown, 4 points, 1 of 5, 1 of 4 from downtown, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 1 offensive, 1 assist, 1 block shot. Connor Swanson, 2 points. He shot 3 times. Nothing from beyond the arc. He had 2 boards, 1 offensive, 3 deflections. Reese Pepino, no points, 0 of 1. That was from downtown. He also had a rebound, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 deflections. And Jacob Chapman was 0 of 1. That was from downtown. He had 1 offensive rebound. Nate Christian was 0 of 1. That was from downtown. He had 1 steal as well. For the team, we were 19 of 62, 30%. 7 of 30 from downtown, 23%. 4 of 9 from the free throw line, 44%. 26 rebounds, 13 offensive, 12 assists, 6 steals, 7 deflections, 3 block shots, and 12 turnovers. Not a bad game for the Norsemen, but they weren't able to put the ball in the hole, and the Braves were winning pretty handily tonight by, what was the final score?
It was 70-49, Phil.
70-49, and here's your breakdown. Newark had 10 in the first quarter against Annawan's 20. Newark had 20 in the second quarter against Annawan's 21. Newark had 12 in the third quarter, Annawan's 16. And then in that last quarter, Newark had 7 versus Annawan's 13. So it's that first quarter definitely set the tone, just like we saw last year.
Right.
Well, what do we have? What do we have for our Sport Clips Player of the Game, Doc?
Player of the game, I think we had mentioned Dylan Patrick.
Yeah, Dylan, he had a real nice game. And
Yes, he did.
22 points, and obviously he'd like to see some more of those fall. What can you say about Patrick in a game like this?
Yeah, if he could have gotten just, 3 or 4 more of them to drop, he would have been around 30 very easily. And, like we talked, Phil, this is a good team he played tonight. Here again, like last year, he'd like to get off to a better start and not, have to be chasing all night. But, they'll learn from this.
Yep, there's definitely a lot to learn in the losses.
Yeah, and there is a possible rematch looming at Marseilles in the sectional. But, this game here in the overall scheme of the year, or the season, I should say, really doesn't mean a lot. It's non-conference, it's not a tournament, it's not postseason, but just learn from it, move on. I was going to mention, Phil, for any of the Newark fans aren't aware, the next game actually won't be till Wednesday, December 27th, the first game of the Christmas Classic.
That'll be at 10:30 a.m. in the main gym versus the winner of
Chicago
Crane
and
versus Coal City. Yeah.
So, they get a little break here. And, you got the number 2 seed in the Plano Christmas Classic. Come out that
you
first.
regroup and come back out. That's right.
That's what you do.
Well, our Central Limestone Rock Solid Player of the Game, congratulations to Corey Jacobson. He had 11 points, 4 of 11. He had 6 rebounds, 3 offensive, 3 assists, and a steal, and a block shot. Well, we would like to get the win there, Doc, but weren't able to get that.
No, and, like I said, in the overall scheme of the season, this, it's sure you want to win this game, but it really doesn't hurt you that bad.
Nope, really doesn't. Well, thanks, friends, for joining us on My Sports Wire. For Doc Hollenbach, I'm Phil Chapman. So long, friends.